The Pentagon, symbol of big government made necessary in a complex world. Half of all civil service employees work in national defense. Work here and in thousands of field offices is typical of government office jobs. But in the routine of typing and filing may start the ripples that eddy out to become world-shaking events.
Sir, what is your business here?
I have an important message for the President.
Of course, you know we've suspended all rules of protocol. I have a good feeling towards you. I'm President Dwight Eisenhower. Please, sir, what is your name?
Commander Valiant Thor.
Where are you from?
I come from the interior of the planet your Bible calls the morning and the evening star.
Venus.
Yes.
What is the purpose of this visit?
Your planet has been under close observation for a very long time. That is why I'm here.
This proposal is quite extraordinary.
Designed by the Unification Council of 12 to enrich your lives on your world. I am the chairman, here to assist you in the ways of the universe.
Well, this would take some time to consider. We cannot rush into something like this. Let's get better acquainted. Learn more about one another. Will you stay as our guest?
I'm Admiral William Bradford, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. This is Jonathan R. Browning, United States Air Force. And that is the tardy Vice Chief of Staff, Davin Derval. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Now, the President has put you on VIP status for the next 3 years. We certainly hope your Pentagon quarters are satisfactory, are they? Good, good. We look forward to getting to know you a lot better and learning a lot more about your mission here. But first, Commander, we'd like to pose some preliminary questions to you. All right?
I would be happy
Let's get right to the point. Here's a list of aspects we require to build the Victor-class saucers for our space program.
Allow me to get right to the point, gentlemen. I'm not at liberty to give you or any other nation our technologies now or in the future. That is not why I was deployed to Earth. Gentlemen.
Jonathan, join me in my office in exactly half an hour.
Devin. Bradford will be leaving his chairman post soon, and I will take his place. To be honest with you, Joint Chiefs are locked 2-2 on your promotion. I am the deciding vote. I think we Air Force men should stick together. I'm counting on you to get that space technology.
You can count on my loyalty, Jonathan. I know just the incentive he needs. Draw the blueprints to the Victor-class saucers, and explain how the weapon system works.
Our system is only capable of disarming weapons.
You're a liar. Draw!
Uniah, created son and mighty messenger of Melchizedek, and my dear friend. Meet my vice commanders.
I'm Don, Commander Strategic Tactics.
Thon, Organic Consciousness Engineer.
Teal, Communications.
Zan, Intergalactic Medicine.
Your wife is waiting for you in the lounge.
I haven't seen you do that for a long time, Commander.
This is my associate, Yo. He originates from the Numbered Planets, World 555. I have pressing news from our Sovereign.
This way. This is my wife, Dina.
The Quayan have infiltrated Earth.
Our surveillance system did not detect their arrival.
They've found a signal to block the current system. Thon, to circumvent this, I have new residence field signatures for you to implement into the computer's brain.
Capital City's president is considering signing an agreement with them for their technology.
This will set our mission back decades.
Melchizedek has looked into all probable futures. There is not one hopeful outcome in the immediate years. Earth is in grave danger. Direct communication from our Sovereign.
United will take immediate charge of the mothership and Victor-class fleet, while I reside in Capital City. Yo will serve as his vice-generate.
I knew I was right in coming here. I could feel darkness all around you.
I'm glad you did.
My emotions are all over the place. I've never experienced this type of duality before.
I want you to stay here on the mothership. Where it is safe.
But I feel something horrible's gonna happen to you.
I want you to summon up all the strength that's inside you until this is over. Promise me.
I promise.
So, Commander, welcome to our Washington Basilica. I'd introduce you around the table, but you already know who we are.
The SSS, the Secret Shadow Society. The men who run the world behind the corporate curtain.
We've heard of your arrival from many sources.
What can I do for you, gentlemen?
Well, we're not in need of your many cures. Everything from cancer to the common cold. We already possess those. But the general here tells us that you have certain behavior problems. He's asked us to train you.
I cannot be brainwashed.
Huh. But you see, we have unsavory contacts on other worlds who have taught us a great many things about created beings. This machine, for example, was especially built for us by our otherworldly allies who, well, for some peculiar reason, wish to see you fail. As we speak, it's removed the triple fair bioprisms from the air, the very commodity needed by you to execute your exemplary powers. Go ahead, Commander. Try and disappear. Create something at will. Send a telepathic distress call. You know, Commander, I have quite the collection of guns that were used to kill famous people. This is my pride and joy, yet to be used. Our cosmic friends, your enemies, gave it to me as a gift when they learned of your arrival. It's very special to me. Shall I tell you why, Commander? Because it's the only one of its kind in the universe. It kills created beings. I've named it Valiant's Sleeper. Pew, pew.
He said, "Hello, Frank, how are you?" From that time forward, the moment I touched his fingers, his skin was as soft as a baby. Right. And I did turn his hand over. He had no fingerprints on either hand, as bald as a peeled boiled egg. And I said, "What is your name?" He said, "Valiant Thor." "How long have you been here?" He said, "My ship landed on the outskirts of Alexandria, Virginia on the morning of March 16th, 8 o'clock in the morning. Several highway patrolmen invited me into the car, and I told them I must go to the president. the squad car was allowed to go through the lines and take him directly to the Pentagon. And it was at the Pentagon that the commander told me is where I met the President of the United States, Dwight D. Eisenhower, and Mr. Richard Milhous Nixon, and several other individuals were with him. I said, well, what did you do? He said, I handed them information on how they could get along without sickness, disease, and even death. But the information was to go into their hands for them to use for the United States citizens first, and then share it with the rest of the world. And then Commander Val took a few steps back in that little room as he's relating this story to me, and he said, you know, they weren't happy to receive the information. The President said, I've got to check with some staff members. I've got to check with the Joint Chiefs. He said, all right, go ahead. And they never came back to him until months later. And they returned the information to him and said, if we accept this information from your hands, it would totally ruin the economy of this nation.